Amazing Unicorn Story. Luke loved animals. His favorite lesson in school were always about animals. He loved them all, from aardvarks to zebras and everything in between. He loved big scary dinosaurs and cute little bunnies. He loved lions and tigers, deer and antelope, foxes and hounds, snakes and spiders, and well, he liked all the animals. Let's just leave it at that. But one day Luke noticed something that got him sort of worried. Whenever he looked through his books of animals or went to the zoo or learned about animals in school, there was one kind of animal no one ever mentioned, an animal that had never seen so much as a photograph of a unicorn. Luke was worried. Why wasn't the unicorn in any of these books? Why did his teacher never mention unicorns? Why, when he asked the zookeeper which why to the unicorns, did she just look at him all mean and walk away, muttering under her breath about smart Alec kids? When he asked his dad about it, his dad said that it was because there weren't any unicorns, that they were just made up. But that didn't make any sense to you, Luke. With all the amazing animals in the world, why was someone wake one up? It just seemed a little bizarre. If you're gonna make up an animal, why wake up something as simple as a horse with a horn? No, it didn't add up. Now in Luke's whole entire life, and there were 6 years, he had never asked his dad a question he couldn't answer, because Luke had one of those smart dads. So if his dad didn't know, he reasoned that probably nobody knew about unicorns. So he decided it was up to him to solve this mystery. Luke's Grammy and Pop-Up lived on a farm, and Luke would visit them. Sometimes he was particularly looking forward to it this time, because he did some investigating to do. As soon as he arrived, he began interrogating all the animals to find out what they knew about unicorns. No one of them told him anything, which did really surprise Luke, since they were animals. It was about this point that he began to feel he hadn't talked his plan through very well. But Mom, he's only 6. Why were you talking to those pigs earlier? Asked Luke's pop that evening. I wanted to find out if they knew anything about unicorns. Unicorns, Luke told Pop-Pop all about his investigation. Pop-Pop was one of these neat old people who like to play games and go on adventures. So we said I've got an idea how we can bust this case wide open. So we look into his home office and they went into the internet and searching for unicorn. According to the information Pop-Pop found on the web, unicorns were first written about degrees before behind Metro, Trogod, Europe, and Asia. They appear in Arthurian legend and even in the Bible. Though the creature changed in appearance, depending on the culture, his basic shape, it is always the same: a horse or horse-like beast with at least one long pointy horn on his forehead. Even the British royal family uses a unicorn on its family crest, but fascinating through all this way, I did tell Luke why he could find any unicorns. By bedtime, Luke had learned a lot about the mythology of unicorns, but nothing to help him find a real one. He was very disappointed as Grammy attacked him. He was beginning to think unicorns really were made up as he closed his eyes and fell asleep. Luke, oh Luke, are you awake? Luke opened his eyes and there standing next to his bed was a unicorn with four white. It seemed to glow. It had a long shiny tail with a tuft at the end like a lion's, a little beard on its chin like a goat's, eyes that twinkle, of course, a shimmering golden. Here you've been looking for me, said the unicorn. I thought you were pregnant, said Luke in an awestruck whisper. Oh no, not at all. The truth, Luke, was we unicorn prefer to be left alone. So when the ancient Greeks discovered us, I started telling the world about us. We tried to live and find another secret place to live, but everywhere we went, people had heard of unicorns and were hunting us. We ran through Europe, India, China, all across the world, just trying to find some place where we could be ourselves. But why do you want to be alone? It's just our way. Look, everyone is different and likes different things. Some animals, like humans, like to mix with lots of different animals. Some like we unicorns prefer and quite peaceful life of solitary reflecting among our own people. Do you understand? I think so. Anyway, after all this, adventurous, we finally found a place where we can live safely and peaceful without being disturbed by humans or another animals. Where I am afraid I can't tell you. It's been a secret all these years, and I can't tell anyone for fear of getting out. Luke begged and pleaded with the unicorn to tell, and even made the biggest promise in the world, saying he'd never tell any women, children, or animals ever as long as he lived. Very, we then said the unicorn, and he learned and whispered into Luke's ear. Oh, said Luke. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. But you must never try to find us. Luke, you must respect our wishes and leave us alone. You promise? Cross my heart. Thank you for coming to see me, Mr. Unicorn. I feel better now that I know you guys are okay. Thank you, Luke, for caring so much about us. Now you had better get back to sleep, and I had better get home. Good night, my friend. And Luke closed his eyes and fell back to sleep. Luke kept his promise and never told anyone about this unicorn as long as he lived, and even thought he now knew exactly where to find them. He never tried to go there and see for himself. He was the only human being in 100 years to see a real life unicorn, and that was enough for him. And even when he grew to be very old, he remembered his promise to the unicorns, which is why they are safe to this day. Entire secret hiding place in a no telling.